If you have ever done a Nechryaels Slayer task, you will know that this is the meta. A click intensive task but very good XP. Whenever I unlocked 80 Slayer and got a Nechryael task, I went testing with methods that are very AFK to see what is a feasible method. I came up with these two methods and each method is around 10 to 20 minutes AFKable depending on your gear and prayer level. Here is a quick overview of the results of the methods. My personal favorite is the first, since it's the fastest Slayer XP and because I already have 99 range. The downside of AFKing Nechryaels are the death spawns, that the Nechryaels spawn in between the fights. These death creatures do a typeless slash attack, which will hit through your protection prayers, but your slash defense bonus matters. I was very disappointed to find out that the Ring of Recall effect does not work on them. Otherwise, a Ring of Suffering with recall charges or echo boots would be an insane increase in Slayer XP per hour. But anyway, let's get into the first method. The first method is based on Venom. I will be using a Venator bow with Adamant Arrows B++ and a Serpentine Helm as my most important items. The reason I'm using Adamant Arrows is because they are very cheap compared to Poisoned Rune or Amethyst Arrows, and the Venom effect is the same. So yes, I will be using a Serp Helm even though I'm on a Slayer task. Otherwise this method doesn't work. Besides the Venator bow and Serp Helm, I want a good combination of range bonus, defense bonus and prayer bonus. This is the setup I came up with. These items do not make a significant difference in Slayer XP per hour, since Venom will compensate a lot of DPS you're missing from range bonus. Oathblade, body and legs, since they provide high slash defense bonus, while the Avis accumulator effect of picking my arrows still works. Zenite Vambraces, a Ring of Suffering, a range skill cape and a Dragon Bow necklace, since it's like a glory with good prayer bonus. I want prayer bonus so I can AFK longer, but if you want your tasks to be done faster, you could swap some items like Ring of Suffering and Dragon Bow necklace for more DPS. Now for my inventory, I want items that heal me as well as give prayer points. And I also brought a Saradomin Godsword, which I will double spec with after each AFK session of like 15 minutes. I brought Zamorak Brews, Bluefish, since it gives HP as well as prayer, Saradomin Brews, Super Restores, Range Pots and prayer regens. When I'm going to start my Slayer task, I like to eat one anglerfish and one sip of a Bastion pot, so I'm fully potted for the first AFK session. To start, I attack one Greater Nechryael and that's it. Now I AFK until I have either 10 HP or 3 prayer points remaining. I use the Idle Notifier plugin to get a notification about this. I personally don't really care about the alcohol drops like Rune Fulhams and Square Shields, but you could use the Crowned Items plugin to get a notification about this if you want to pick those up. Now it's time to reset. I drink one sip of my Zamorak brew, toggle a boosting prayer on, spec twice with my Saradomin Godsword, heal with a Bluefish and then brew 2 or 3 times. Then Super Restore, Ranging Pot, Prayer Regen, and now AFK again. Time for the second setup. Now I am wearing a Slayer helm and I use Amethyst arrows. I also swapped the Ring of Suffering for a Venator ring for more DPS while still having a lot of slash defense. The way to AFK with this method is exactly the same as the first method with resetting your HP and prayer. The inventory is also exactly the same. I hope you found this interesting. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like and subscribe and I will see you next time.